Minecraft. That's a name I guarantee you've heard before. Even my mother knows what Minecraft is, and trust me, she is not a gamer. When you look at it today, there are a ton of reasons to play Minecraft. It's fun, the content is endless, and it has huge online servers. So when you look at it today, it makes sense why it's so big. But that wasn't always the case. Minecraft originally came out May 17th, 2009, and as you can probably imagine, it didn't look as good as it does today. In fact, Minecraft's come up was nothing short of a miracle. There was no marketing budget, no previous game or million-dollar studio behind it. There was no hype. So the fact that at its 1.0 release it had over 4 million copies sold already was nothing short of astronomical. All the game had was word of mouth, one man in a dream, and no, I don't mean that dream, although certainly he did help the YouTube algorithm later on. In my eyes, there are 4 main reasons why Minecraft was, is, and will continue to be the biggest game of all time. Number 1, it's old. The biggest reason it being old has an impact is that it has a head start over other games. As good as other games have become, Minecraft has only ever had one version, unlike, say, the GTA series. When GTA 6 gets released, GTA 5's sales stop immediately. Minecraft can get updated again and again to match player interest, and the fact that Minecraft doesn't rely on photorealism means it can never go out of style. So in theory, the game will just never die. Number 2, universal accessibility. Now, my all-time favorite game is Cyberpunk 2077, and I have a pretty good PC to be able to run it. And technically speaking, there are 2 devices in my home that are able to run it. When it comes to Minecraft, there are 8 devices in my home that are able to run it. From high-end PCs to 10-year-old consoles or even your phone, literally anything you want to run it could probably run it. So much so that it is indisputably the most accessible game ever made. And before you comment, no, I should probably mention I'm not including Tetris in this conversation for multiple reasons. Now when I say reasons, you might think I mean something like the game was made in 1984 with like dinosaurs playing it, or the fact that it's free basically everywhere, and those are true, but I really mean it's just gonna make the video less interesting, so no Tetris. Number 3, zero age barrier. I literally do not remember the first time I heard about Minecraft or even the first time I played it. Its target demographic is essentially anyone who breathes, not to mention someone who bought it when they were younger on an older console that wanted to play it again on a newer gen console, or even a PC might buy it again, like myself. There are games out there I know I will never play, but Minecraft is a game I'm sure I'm going to come back to every now and again for probably the rest of my life. Age just isn't an issue, especially when you're comparing it to other games. Number 4, infinite gameplay loop. Of the 17 years Minecraft has been out, no game has ever really captured its gameplay in the same way. And at Minecraft's core, it's not necessarily a game you finish. Yes, beating the Ender Dragon is like beating Minecraft's campaign, so to speak, credits roll, but you don't need to beat the Ender Dragon to enjoy the game. Nor do you need to play the game on a high difficulty, let alone survival at all. Hell, you don't even need to play the base single player game at all. You could only ever play Bed Wars and still have fun for hundreds of hours. It's a game you can replay again and again and again, and literally never have the same experience twice. Just think about all the Minecraft manhunts you've watched, and I know you've watched them, you little dream enjoyer you. Anyway, these 4 reasons I would say are the most important to talk about, but that doesn't mean they are the only reasons for Minecraft's success. For example, as I mentioned before, multiplayer is a huge reason for Minecraft's continued success. Whether it's playing with a few friends or on massive servers that can theoretically hold hundreds of thousands of people, there's just no game that comes close to it in that aspect. Another honorable mention are mods. Mods are a great way for communities to stay interested in their game. Minecraft being such a wide-ranging game with great communities means it gets modded a lot, and guess what? No game can compete with this aspect either, as it gets the privilege of being the most modded game in history. Another thing I mentioned before are its updates. Whether it's patch 1.16, 26.1, or anything in between, Minecraft has been putting out big updates for a long time, and I don't see them stopping anytime soon. It's kinda hard to compete with a game that's still being updated and modded by its community. And though it's unclear how many total updates, patches, and hotfixes there have been, Minecraft is one of the most updated games of all time, and no other game can compete with that. And finally, there's price. Most AAA games cost $70 to soon to be potentially $80. Minecraft? $30. $30 for a game Microsoft has spent billions of dollars on. And yes, I'm gonna hit you with the same fact as before, there is quite literally 0 games that can compete with that. Now, as you may have noticed, I've said no game can compete with Minecraft a lot. But if there was a game that could, that game would be GTA 6. Now, I don't want to argue which or what game is more fun, so I'm going to stick to strictly talking about sales data to define success. Minecraft is currently sitting around 350 million copies sold. That's over 100 million copies more than GTA 5 at 230 million. For reference, Minecraft and GTA 5 are the only two games to ever break over 100 million copies sold. That means if you were to take Minecraft's total game sales and subtract GTA 5's total game sales, it would still be the highest selling game ever made. If any piece of media stands a chance at overtaking that throne, it's Grand Theft Auto 6. The biggest indicator is its first trailer, which shattered the global record for most views in 24 hours on YouTube, not just for a game trailer, for any video ever uploaded. For GTA 6 to actually beat Minecraft, it would require exponential, unprecedented growth. It needs to generate so much raw FOMO that people who don't play games or don't want to play it or don't care feel obligated to buy it just to experience it. And honestly, that could happen. However, not to mention everything that made Minecraft successful, like its age rating, its accessibility, and so on, there is one glaring problem. At its release, it will be a console exclusive. It doesn't matter how much hype you have, if people literally can't buy it, they won't buy it. And I think that's a big enough problem that it will never even be in the same realm as Minecraft. Minecraft solved the video game formula perfectly, and that's just something you can't compete with.